Hello, people of the internet. It's your boy, Skinny Penis, with another Safari Tour video. We're having a quick little peek at Stalingrad. Someone requested it. Obviously, the video is gonna come like 2 weeks later, just because I do a lot of pre-production lately, because of studying and stuff. But we can look at Stalingrad. My opinion, together with Ragnar and Incomp, like the most worth it to get ships for steel. Stalingrad was also the overall most viable steel cruiser. Like Austin and Plymouth don't really offer you anything. Vallejo is just garbage. Also Permacaide G spam, which is nothing special. Stalingrad, on the other hand, offering probably, or actually the most consistent heavy cruiser guns. Also the most consistent crossfire on other BBs or cruisers, just because the dispersion is hilariously disgusting. Stalingrad has been nerfed quite a lot though. Moscow radar has been removed. It's now only with radar mod. I think I am running radar mod 24 seconds. Reload has been decreased or increased by, yeah, not decreased, increased by 2 seconds. So your base reload with reload mod is now 18 seconds, 18.5, not 16.5. I think it was before that, like 16. And additionally, you can't spec fire prevention anymore. Essentially, it is in a pretty like rough state in terms of complexity, how you have to play it to get worth out of it, or value out of it, because now it's way more likely to get punished for mispositioning on rocks and stuff, because it's super farmable. It's still a super strong cruiser, if played correctly. The issue just being it's not as brain dead anymore as it was before. Because yeah, like it got nerfed and the nerfs were kind of needed back in the days. I mean, theoretically the nerfs came way too late, and now you could revert them a wee bit probably. It wouldn't be that bad. But yeah, the release Stalingrad, I mean, it was released like 4 years ago or so, if you remember like what kind of ships were running around back then. Like way less of the new overpowered broken shit, so Stalingrad was like top dog cancer to play against. It was also like there were seasons with fucking 6 Stalingrad lineups and CBs and shit, just because it was like overall the most cancerous ship. Fire prevention coupled with better reload and stuff, and also like Moscow radar cover. Now you have a problem because you don't have hydro, and your radar doesn't last long, so you're not the best. You don't have the best protection against DDs yourself. You have to work more with your team. What we're doing here is we're going into kite, because if I get myself stuck on an island here, I couldn't really use all the guns. Also, I do not yet know what my BBs are doing behind me. As you can see, 2 of them are turning out. Only this guy's coming and the Marceau plays. So, should have probably radared for the Marceau. That's on my part. Um, Gonna load AP here because they're dark for a while, so they might pop up for the broadside. So yeah, I don't know what's playing into the flank for me, and I don't know what's playing into the flank for them. So we already had the issue with the Napoli. If I go nose in here or here, I essentially make myself turbo committed, and it's hard for me to get out again of these positions. So yeah. By the way, you can ammo switch with improved expert loader. You can now ammo switch as often as you want if you just shot, because you don't get a decrease in reload when you haven't reloaded a lot yet. Like as you can see, 7, 16, 16, 15, 15. You can just switch. For the first like few seconds of your reload, you can switch for free, something maybe you should notice. So it's pretty nice to have. I'm going to go wide now to protect our Marceau against the Donskoy. Okay, this is enough because he's going to go further out anyways. Going to help him out here. Guy gets lucky, shitty dispersion. Didn't really hit him. But yeah, it's like me and the Marceau playing here. Our Monty is kind of helping, but our Monty is also like not really getting an angle or a position where he could really be of use for now. It's a bit weird. This guy's gonna border glide, so we keep the shot. Gonna see how he does on the border. It's a bit problematic when they border glide. Obviously, it's hard to aim. By the way, they fixed the secondaries on border. They get 3 overpens because why not? Yeah. The Jean Bart turned back into base. The United States doesn't really give a shit about this flank, as it seems. The Marceau is cucked by the Donskoy. That's why I'm trying to kill the Donskoy. So the Marceau isn't cucked by him anymore, you know? Very, very nice combination here. Hopefully the Donsker just randomly gamer turns again and gets actually Citadel this time. Monty, like the Iowa is coming in now, which is okay. It's like decent. This motherfucker actually about to gamer turn again. Hopefully why the fuck the Iowa behind me should... This is enough angle for sits, by the way. Yeah, as you can see. Stalingrad has improved pen angle and it has the faster fuse. So against cruisers, you're not gonna, like, even though you have toxic fucking penetration, you're not gonna overpen a whole lot, just because it has the fuse is designed in a way that you even Citadel Smolensk pretty easily, which shouldn't be a case for... Okay, we killed them. Which shouldn't be really a case for this high of pen. Like normally, you should be able to, for example, T-pose people, or T-pose Stalingrads and Smolensks, but you can't, because the Stalingrad has a very nice fuse time. It's not too short, but it's not too long. I mean, in general, you could go AP Purist on Stalingrad. Because of your improved penetration angles, you can just punch slightly angled up ships immediately. Also, you can punch superstructures with the fuse and stuff. Like, you don't really have to load HE, but HE is a viable option here. By the way, the gearing doesn't seem to be spotting me. The Monty is reversing, also not spotting me. I might actually turn it in now. Because Izumo and Vermont do have citadels, which means even if they want to brawl me, I have a high chance of fucking them. If it would be GK Preußen or something, I wouldn't go back in, just because they could run me down for free. Okay, the gearing is spotted. The gearing is also low, which means that one raider of mine could kill him. Okay, I need this island in between me and the Monty, and then I can open up against the Izumo again. I mean, I should probably turn my back turret already to this side, because I'm going towards the island. I can't really go deeper into the flank. As you can see, the Vermongus is reversing. Our Iowa died now, which is weird. I'm gonna lie, weird. I'm gonna say weird. Well, I'm completely alone. I'm gonna pop a radar now. Maybe someone has shots on the gearing. Gotta maximize, like it's risky now to pop the radar because I have to hope that my team kills him. But we're on the back foot pretty hard on this flank, so I just pray that my team has some sort of, or some resemblance of a brain and does something here. It doesn't appear that way, unluckers. Well, the Izumo is also full HP, one-way one-ing me now, and the Vermo and the Monty are still alive. We're not getting fires, which is a problem. Don't know what the Marceau is really doing here. Yeah, well, okay, now I fucked it with the radar, to be honest. I shouldn't have done that. The gearing is gonna come in front of me and just fuck me up. It's a problem. I'm going to HE spam here. Vermont is gonna come here, the Hindenburg is gonna come here, so we're reversing again. If this guy DCP'd and at these close ranges with my HE, I can probably target specific spots on his ship. Also, if he uses third turret close up, I can punch him with AP. Already got a double fire. Oh, actually he's turning up. He's turning up. Okay, gearing didn't come here in front of me to torp me, which would have been disastrous for me. By the way, we got the Kuzi proc. As he do I get the salvo out early enough? I can punch through, like, below his front turrets here for pens. Okay, I even knocked the front turret, and he doesn't have a DCP. Carrier came in with the toxic retard squad right at the, like, yeah, he flooded him, I think, engine damaged him, and he took 35 carries out of him, so that was pretty good timing there. He kind of saved me a whole lot of HP. I should have seen that I procced Kuznetsov, because I could have spammed the heals harder. Now I gotta wait for the spotting from the carrier to choose the side I'm going on. Okay, gearing and Monty are all running. Gonna turn the turret to the right and going left now. Okay, the Hindenburg could be an issue here. Gotta be careful, gotta be really careful. Do I lob it or not? The Hindenburg could rush me, close up. The battleships don't care for the crossfire. He could definitely go for me here. Would be problematic. As you can see, you get random pens completely angled. Yeah, I gotta be pretty careful here with the Hinden, not gonna lie. I need a battleship to also ensure crossfire on that guy. I can do a bunch of damage. If he dodges into the cap, that's super good for me. I mean, he doesn't see me, so he doesn't know how close I really am to him. If It's careful now. Like if he decides to turn out anyways, I have a problem because he's gonna rush me with torpedoes. So I'm gonna keep a look at this line. And if he goes, like at some point he can't turn anymore. Okay, he's turning away. Okay, perfect. I can go in. Our Monty dies though, but we still have the Jean Bart and the carrier. I mean, and then again, the Jean Bart looks like a fucking absolutely gigaspastic dog. So, but we get C with the Black and Seattle. They should be able to keep that too. Uh-oh. Now we have the problem that the super carrier and their team still roams the fucking server, which is not optimal. Okay, the Hindenburg already torped this side. We can go further forward, probably finish the Monty. The fuck is this, dude? I have no clue. Okay, I can't shoot the Vermont here. Vermont could punch us repeatedly in the mouth, so I think I'm even gonna pop a heal depending on how much damage he gets. Yeah, definitely popping a heal here. I have 4 of them. I gotta get my dumb like he doesn't have torpedoes now, the carrier, so there's no potential insta crossfire from here, so I probably gotta use the time to fuck with the Monty. Gotta make sure my shells lob the island though. I think they should do here. Yep. Didn't get a sit. I mean, you can't really consistently citadel Monties at these ranges just because the sit isn't above water. It's a no fire prevention one. Just gonna... Okay, we killed him. So you can see the Vermont is just gonna repeatedly punch me in the fucking guts. But he got himself stuck in front of this rock now. I'm going to reverse, by the way. For now I don't need to block the cap. We're not gonna get 0, neither are we going to win with 1,000 points, so there's no real point in blocking anything here. Also, if I block the cap, the Hindenburg again gets into a position where he could potentially rush me, which is a problem. The question is though, do I stay nose in or do I angle up for the back turret on the Vermont? Here you can see pretty demented engagement, because the Vermont just stays dark. Can only shoot him if he shoots me. He's definitely not angled enough. 14,000, bro, it's so demented. Battleships. Just a weak class. Okay, I can stay dark here now too. I think I'm going to switch to HE to be fair, because he's gonna angle more and more to me and the Hindenburg. I mean, I have my radar ready, I can keep track of him even if the carrier drops spotting now. Okay. Well, the Black is gonna die. The Jean Bart is not really doing much. The Jean Bart could get a shot on this Hindenburg though if he crosses. Use another heal. Problematic though that the enemy carrier is just gonna perma-focus me. The radar now. Okay. I'm gonna switch to AP again. Jean Bart should get a shot here. Either the Jean Bart should kill him here now, or get really good damage. Jean Bart did 0 damage. Epic. And I get 5 overpens because German armor close up. He's shooting. He is shooting. I'm gonna pop Defe now to maybe shoot down one of this garbage ass tech bombers, because they could fucking 20k me here. Okay, maybe he's giving me belly and I can sit him. Oh yeah, nice. That was belly shot. I could only citadel him because he gave belly. If he stays flat and gives me his shitty German cruiser turtle back, I wouldn't be able to kill him. I think my Defe should still be running for the next. Bro, my Jean Bart is the fucking worst, man. He's so dog shit. Okay, the tech torpedoes are coming in. Enemy carrier doesn't seem to be the smartest, really. I mean, I don't know why I'm moving out, really, but... Oh, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have moved out, really. That was shit. Oh, wait, okay. I'm lucky. I'm not... No, okay, wait. We still have the carrier. I'm not gonna move against the Vermont while their carrier goes for me. But I can maybe get this guy. Maybe our carrier can go for this guy in the spot. The Yugumo, if he goes C, we instantaneously lose, I believe. The Yugumo... well... Shouldn't have used my FA for the tech bombers, specifically also because I didn't shoot down anything. Now I don't have the DFA for this. Well, he ate flag, but it's just not doing enough damage. That's always what I say. If you don't have DFA, your flag is pretty useless, because it just doesn't do anything. What the fuck? Wow, carriers are pretty wholesome, dude, I swear to god. Yugumo Wensi. Yeah, that's a problem. I think I shall reverse here further to maybe throw off his drops. I have one more heal and I also have Kuzi. That's why I DCP'd, by the way. I want Kuzi now. I mean, he's not gonna do 11k, right? But 19k with the bombs is hilariously retarded. So... He killed nearly all my... Uh-oh. We're not looking too spicy here. We're not looking spicy at all. Can I lob it? Yeah, I can lob it. We're getting good damage. I don't have DCP yet. He could just kill me here. No? Okay. Do I get to heal? I have a DCP ready. Please don't do 2k. He kills me. Ah, fuck, dude. Ah, shit, dude. This carrier cancer. There was a decent chance of us winning because our carrier was alive. Oh my god, dude. The Jean-Bart is also so AFK behind me, bro. What the fuck is he doing, man? It's so bad. It's so bad. It's 19.8k from the carrier drop. 19.8k, man. Dude, I shouldn't have fucking used my def A. I shouldn't have. I thought he doesn't have many more bombers left, but he had. I saw like, what was it, like 3-4 bombers somewhere on the map, and I was like, nah, that's easy. I can fucking shoot down most of that with my AA. But then he came with a nearly full squad. Now he's just running it into the Jean-Bart and killing him. I mean, look at this crap. Look at this super carrier, literally just fuck us. Look at this. Look at this game design. Look at this game design, dude. Our super carrier one-shots a tier 9 BB nearly, and their super carrier just shits on a Stalin and a Jean-Bart. And this guy doesn't even have hands. He eats like all the fucking flak in the world, bro. God damn it, dude. Super CVs are such cancerous trash, I swear to god, man. I swear to fucking god. There's so fucking cancer. Fucking single player pieces of shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But in any case, we could have won it. We could have won it. If I don't get 19.8k there. Well, okay, we couldn't have won it. Our super carrier dies to the torpedoes because he's dumb. Okay, we couldn't have won it after all, because the super carrier dies there, and we could have fucked the Vermont and the CV with me and the Jean-Bart. If the Jean-Bart also had more hands, we could have done it way faster, and then our carrier could maybe kill the Yugumo on the other side. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, you just see how limited you are in your movement if there's battleships like a Vermont and a carrier and shit. Like, you just can't really move up, man. You just can't. In any case, this is a spec turbo basic cruiser. It's like the most optimal thing for Moskva and Stalin. I already said in the Moskva video, that thing is like perfectly designed for Stalin and Moskva because your base conceal is really bad. And even with concealment spec, you only get 14, but you do have the tankiness to stay alive below that. No Zin, so, or even in Kite, whatever. So you get a whole bunch of reload there. On Stalin, it's nearly, or it's more than a second of reload. Pretty strong. It's basic spec again. I don't think you should run range mod on Stalin. That's like giga cringe. Just play a fucking BB then, like Slava or some shit. I don't know. I'd rather run reload mod. Be able to help more. Also, you kind of do have to run surveillance radar. Otherwise, you're not having any sort of radar duration really. Yeah. It's like Stalin is strong if the enemy allows you to play. But if they have, like, if you get spawns without good islands to hide behind, or if there's like a carrier like you just saw, and I fat finger, or like I use the the Defe at the wrong time, well, it's just reforming time. It is just reforming time. Could have been 300k also, if I just don't take 19.8k. And then he does nearly 8k's me with one rocket strike, and then he finishes me with the others. It's like, wow, he has 3 tech squads that can gigafuck me. Then he has a bomb squad that can gigafuck me. And if I'm not dead yet, You can come with a rocket squad that also does chip damage, like 10Ks me in 2 drops. Hey, yeah, man, it's not easy these days. It's not easy. Doesn't really matter what heavy ship you play, but the moment you're immaneuverable and easy to detect, carriers and just fucking shit on you, man. It's bad. It's bad. Well, next matchmaking. We're looking better here. No super carrier. Less heavy BBs. BBs do have citadels apart from the Jean Bart, which is good, but the main thing is all 4 cruisers suffer against me, and specifically Neptune, Yina, and Smolly. That's 3 cruisers I overmatch. I literally got put into a matchmaking where I'm like the hard counter to 3 out of the 4 cruisers. Henry kinda hard counters me if he kites me, but that doesn't really matter for me that much. So we're trying to get to this island. We don't have a carrier, so we can do that. Like I can cross straight here and most likely not get spotted, and then turn out there to get all my guns into this area. If I would have spawned middle, I would have either gone, like I would have probably gone kite here, to be honest, because there's 2 submarines on each side. Doesn't matter if it's a tier 8, tier 10 sub. You only have 8 km depth charges. So, I mean, if I have a BB like a Kreml, I could maybe go nose in because my depth charges reach as far as the submarine can torque me most likely. But with a cruiser, it's always like the problem that your range is so like they should give them more range on the depth charges, to be honest, and maybe then I don't know, reduce the damage if they think it's unbalanced. But it's super hard to fuck with DDs even if you have plane-based depth charge. Fuck with submarines, even if you have plane-based depth charges on cruisers, just because range is 8 km. And some cruisers, as we saw in the Venezia or Hindenburg video, get ship-based ASW, so you can literally just like you have to dodge subs the entire time. You're never going to kill one. It is retarded. We can turn out here, as said. There's no carrier, so we get the timing that we get to turn out here for free, because the island covers us against all the spotting. And we're still full speed turning, just because in case I get spotted, I definitely want to be turning as fast as possible. Oh wait, the Henry's out of range. Unlockers. I mean, the basic thing about Stalin is it's the most consistent crossfire, as I said in the first game. Like your dispersion, shell travel time, arcs, and penetration, and improved pen just allows you to punch most targets with AP. Specifically cruisers, your crossfire is better than BBs. If you talk in crossfire, I mean obviously BBs overall are better against cruisers because you do have the overmatch. But if you're literally just ensuring crossfire and wanting to make people not move from place to place, this here is the most consistent one. Put AP again. Submarine isn't spotting. Radar. Oh, well that's unfortunate timing for this guy. Sadly I reloaded right at that time. Maybe I should have waited with the radar, really. As you can see, I can repeatedly shit on him though. The problem now is... Well, never mind. There is no problem anymore. I was like, I don't get a second shot, but doesn't matter because we didn't need one, because Yinan just gets insta-yeeted by Yamato. It's by the way the thing with Austin and Yinan. Against 406s, for example, or even 457s, ships that lack the 32 overmatch, you can be sometimes trolly or pretty tanky if you angle well and you get them on the auto bounce angle. But against ships that overmatch 32, you're literally a floating citadel. They just have to ensure that they hit shells, and then it's GG's. You can see you can just reverse in here. You don't necessarily need to be nose in to fight these people. Also being nose in kind of limits your DPM a bit, because you don't get one turret on target. And yeah, and you can just play like this. You're kited out, which means you're safer against submarines or torpedo rushes or ship rushes, but you're still in the same position, same radar range, but more guns on target. This is like something people should maybe learn how to position properly. Like really should think about how to position properly. You can see we're ensuring crossfire on the Wami push. Questionable though how worth it really is. I mean, I could load HE here, he DCP'd, but he's like flat broadside to me. I think I could even citadel him theoretically on this range. Salvos are not that great, but I think, yeah, my salvo hits, his torp hits, he's dead. Adios. And he's gone. The Jean-Bart is pretty low too. I have radars soon ready for the Smolensk. Iowa is coming in too, as you can see. This is the angle I have to fight first. Now I can angle up to the next target and then fight that one. Which would be the Jean-Bart in this case, by the way. So I can penetrate the nose here, it's enough angle. Here you go. It's the thing with the improved pen angle, you can shoot targets that are way more angled and still pen them than in other ships. And coupled with the high penetration, it's obviously cracked as fuck against slight angling errors. I don't know if I lob this, by the way, but I think I could. Back turret could. No, it can't. I can reverse though, and then I get a better angle again. He's not moving. Is he moving now? No? Well, I can lob it. I can only lob it on upper belt. I think, to stay here. Should be the perfect spot to lob it again. Okay, he's moving backwards now. It's kinda smart. So I can't shit onto him. Oh wait, he's not moving backwards. Okay, that this isn't sit is like French black hole armor shit. His shells are, or like my shells are fusing in between his main armor belt and the... My dispersion is also not really playing well this. I mean, this could kill him. No, it's again black hole armor shit. I mean, we were gonna get another shot here, fairly flat. Oh, actually he's not angling at all, so... We're gonna get a completely flat shot. This time I should also be able to citadel him. Oh, not again. What the fuck is going on, dude? Okay, this Henry is really abusing the fact that he has the black hole armor. Wait a minute. Okay. We're looking at the Smolensk randomly peeking the corner against the Stalingrad. Only one sits, 4 overpens. As you can see, you still do overpen more often than not, but you have the option of citadeling him. Like some other ships wouldn't be able to sit that just because it's too close. Okay, there's a heavier ship behind him that's unspotted, I believe. Yeah, I couldn't lob into the citadel again. Now I moved out, I have to stay dark immediately because he could farm me to shit immediately. Yikers. Questionable if I should turn back in. Yeah, I probably should. Not spotted. Mullen sits behind a rock. I have no real risk here of being spotted. I think the Henry fucked up fairly far away. Obviously the entire operation would have worked better if there's a BB on the one line, but my BBs obviously like to camp. Middle, central BB positioning. We don't ensure crossfires. We just hate it. I'm not gonna shoot yet, since my heal and my DCP should come off cooldown a bit more before I try it again. I mean, never mind that. I'm going to fuck the Henry. I'm trying for the, what is it, 4th, 5th time now to citadel him. Maybe this time we can. I don't know. Ahaha, we got a citadel. 4 pens though, only one of that sit. Interesting. Yeah, I wanted to wait a bit before shooting, really. Now I shot anyways because I got the opportunity, just because the Smolly will fucking shit on me now. Can't radar him for more than 30 seconds. Yeah, look, the superstructure is super farmable for him. Okay, I'll DCP this. It's gonna reverse behind the rock in time again. No, isn't he? No, he's... What? No, wait, what the fuck? What is happening here? Please, Citadel. Yeah, okay. GG's. Here you go. Bunch of overpens again, but we got the one Cid. One Cid is already enough to fuck with it. But like, see, like he insta double fires me with 20k alpha, and then he gets a... have to DCP and he gets an instant fire again. It's like, poof. Pretty retarded. Playing against the Smolly, it's pretty retarded. Didn't see if that guy has fire prevention or not. Problem. I'm looking for the flap broadside of the Iowa. I want to go to the rock to stay dark here, by the way. Okay, wait, is he coming in or out? I have radar for it, so it's fine. He couldn't torp me yet. Delaware caught him. Hard light though, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Gonna turn my turret to the right. Thankfully it's a standard battle, which means they get a bunch of heals. Not heals, I'm fucking retarded. A bunch of points, so they're not being zeroed, even though they're like playing disastrously bad. They have like a fucking bunch of BBs in the middle. Okay. Loading AP, turning the turrets to the Iowa. And then shitting into his broadside, hopefully. The Monty is running away, healing. No, wasn't the Iowa HE spamming? How am I spotted in my smoke? Yeah, well, you have smoke fire detection, and you also have a hydro maybe in front of... Wait. I can kill that. Easy. Easy. You go. Easy snag on the submarine. I knew he was max 4k HP because that was the last time he was spotted. Oh, that's a nice sit shot here, by the way. You citadel the shit out of Iowas if they go flat broadside. Well, or you don't. Very interesting. Well, very interesting. Maybe this time? Be careful that I'm not pushing too further forward into the crossfire of both of them. Oh yeah, we got a sit. Also getting farmed the fuck down by the volley. Gotta act fast here. Please stay broadside so I can get the damage, right? If I get really correct dispersion, I could crack him in one salvo here. Nope. And fuck this shit. I'm gonna pre-heal now, in case this guy... No, we remembered it, right? He was shooting HE. Saw the Iowa shooting HE from fucking base and was like, what the fuck's he doing? Come on! Ah, I can't citadel him. What the fuck? Okay, he's dead anyways. As you can see, pretty great stalling game. I mean, we were assisted a wee bit by the fact that most enemy cruisers were kind of hard countered by us. Like, they could never tank us even if they angle. We're trying resits again. Doesn't really work. Actually, getting 0 damage. Yeah, you just whoop it around at the right time. Can we get a Kraken? Yep, we can. Actually, two good games. First game was really sad that the enemy super carrier just fucks us out, because I think I played that pretty well in the corner too. Pacing myself, killing a bunch of people, and then being able to maybe turn the game. But this game was way better. Just great position there, especially if there's no submarine allowed to fuck with you. There's no long-range torp DD on the flank because my team completely runs, which they didn't. And or there is no carrier fapping me out of the island. So yeah, you can see here the crossfire is pretty disgusting. Also, main damage source obviously AP. As I said, like you can keep AP perma-loaded theoretically and still get the same averages as if you would switch to HE sometimes. But if someone goes perfectly no Zin in most BBs, you can take your radar to bottom line and help Marceau light up the opposition. Why does he call it keeling? Caling and not gearing. I know what he's talking about, I even said it. That I didn't radar the gearing was because I wasn't paying attention. I even said it's on my part. I should have radared him. Don't know how much it could have helped. Anyways, yeah, Stalingrad's still strong, but you can only really effectively play it if you know how to position yourself. Otherwise, you have to kind of perma-kite to not take risks. But the moment you go in, as you saw in the first game, the moment you receive any sort of perma-focus from like 2 ships or so, you're getting into a very dicey situation. As you could also see, if you can't kill the Smolensk in the smoke and you get farmed by him for only like 30 seconds, like he could shoot me for 30 to 40 seconds and I lost more than 30, nearly 40k HP, and he could have set potential double, triple perma immediately. It's like, you can't go into secure HE spam from the enemy from kite, where you know you're not gonna kill them, but where you also know you are going to be able to be shot at because your island doesn't cover. You're also not able to go dark because island doesn't cover, or there's an enemy DD. Like, you can't go no Zin anymore if that's the case. And then if there's submarines or carriers on top of that, you're obviously dead, because this thing doesn't burst tank and at all anymore. You have to be able to like sustain your position against HE. AP obviously doesn't really matter. You can tank fairly well there, like a Moskva, because you have the 50, like you have the ability to bounce a lot. Even though Stalin does eat a whole bunch of more pens, because the hull is bit bigger. You fuse more in the superstructure, and the nose is thicker. I think you can even compare it here real quick before we end the video. Yeah, like the Moskva is a bit more slim, smaller nose. The platings are a bit better angle, to be fair, on the Moskva. It's not that easy to fuck with battleship AP. I mean, you're still gonna get big chunks there on superstructure and main deck, but Stalin is easier to fuck there, for sure. So yeah, do mind your positioning on Stalingrad, that's like the main thing. Otherwise, it's still a great cruiser, I would get it. I mean, the other steel ships are just tragic. It's like Ragnar, Stalin, and then like Incomp, Borg, and Mecklenburg. Like for some reason, the BBs are like obviously the most worth it. But the rest is just shit for steel, so I'd get it as a second ship. If you ask me, it's like Ragnar, Stalin, and then like Incomp, Borg, Incomp, Mecklenburg, something like that. But yeah, that's it for Stalin. Someone requested it, and see you for the next video.